Alright guys, here we're going to talk about the trailer for the movie The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot.
Yeah, it seems like it'll be absurd. I like this guy. Who's this mustache?
He's
What's
from
his
The
name?
Ranch, the
Sam-
Ashton Kutcher
Sam
show.
Elliott.
Is in The Quick and the Dead, I think.
He's also in that movie with the dude.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, by title alone, this sounds like it'll be the hit of the year.
Yeah, I don't know like what it's gonna look like or feel like. It is a thriller somehow. So let's dive in and find out how this guy killed these two evil historical figures.
All right, so I'm not entirely sure what to think about this because it seems very straight-laced, but I love the title so much, and I enjoy the character. I like your badass old man as much as the next guy.
It looks like 3 movies, though.
Kind of.
And I don't know, like, to your point, yes. So, like, narration starts off. My old man told me stories about this guy, and as he got older, the stories got weirder. So I thought, like, oh, this will be like one of those movies, like you read about, where, like, the stories, and then it flashes back to the stories, and then at the end, you're like, oh, those tall tales. Wait a minute, were they real? And it's this whole stupid thing. And I expected that. So, like, we create this mythic guy who killed a Bigfoot, and then killed Hitler or vice versa. And it's like some weird, series of vignettes of how awesome this guy is. And then it's Sam Elliott, and he's an old man. He's still kicking ass, and it's great and all that stuff. I was like, okay, I can get behind that. But then it appears like it's going to be flashbacks to the war, where he just happens to be the guy who kills Hitler. And then in like present day, the guys that stole E.T., like, or tried to steal E.T., are needing Sam Elliott to also kill Bigfoot for some reason.
Bigfoot has a disease that is killing
yes,
everybody, and they need him to cure it, I guess.
To stop the spread.
This kind of reminds me in a way that it is something like Secondhand Lions. Have you seen that one? Where like it's about these like badass dudes, and it's talking about their exploits as kids in storytelling, and like it's kind of like that. I really like that movie, and I don't know that this has a great trailer, but I do think it's going to be an interesting movie. At least interesting enough that I want to see it.
I still want to see it, but possibly less so than when I just heard the title.
I could stand behind that.
So what does
statement.
that mean for my rating on
I
this
just
one?
don't think it's a good trailer. It ends like in a very weird, abrupt way.
I think there might be a problem with this trailer because it seems to end with a 6-second freeze frame on Sam Elliott's face, which doesn't make any sense at all.
But now I will still I will thumbs it up just based on the fact that I still really want to see it.
Are we allowed to do that?
Well, the trailer didn't make me not want to see it.
Okay, I'm disappointed, I think.
I don't think they required the trailer. I think they could have survived on the poster alone. If they could have just showed like a 10-second still of the poster, I would have been like, yeah, I want to see it. You're right.
I guess they have to kind of explain, but
It's
I feel
got good people though.
I feel worse that it's been explained to me how that title could possibly make sense. Because part of the allure for me was, how does that title possibly make sense?
Yeah. And knowing the connection, it is a little worse.
It's a little worse.
Like, I kind of like the idea of some guy, like, he parachuted into Germany, and then to get out of it, he's in the woods, and there he is, face to face with the Bigfoot, stalking him, and the German army is coming. He has to get out of here. Oh, God. Can we make that movie?
Yeah. Or, like, I thought it might be bad. I thought it might be like Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, where it's like an alternate history weird thing, right? Like you're saying. But, like, it doesn't seem to be that. It seems to just be...
Now, we don't know that he's not Lincoln.
We can't conclusively prove that any of us are not Lincoln at any time.
And also, we never saw Hitler and Bigfoot at the same time.
No.
It might be the same person.
I've never seen Bigfoot at any time.
Oh, you poor deprived child.
And also Larry Miller's in this, which I always like myself some Larry Miller, but it's so weird to see Larry Miller's name and face pop up in the middle of all this.
Yes.
No, like to your point. So I never saw Secondhand Lions. I never saw Big Fish. I never saw a few other movies. I feel like the kind of movie that I assumed this is the type of movie. I've never seen any of those movies.
Both movies you named are great movies.
Yeah, I'm like not drawn to that type of movie, but I wanted a movie with some weird framing device of some outlandish storytelling brought to life through like the mind of a child and like a weird connection and then like some wink about like life is more than it seems, kid, and something like that. And this seems like you said, like straight-laced, like very serious. This is all actually happening. I don't know if I like that. I'm thumbing it down.
My thought is that again that it's just a bad trailer and it's not showing it in the light. Like this would be
Yeah.
like you know how you could cut a movie. Oh, this is the one to make it look at the
We made it look
drama.
like a
This is the
comedy.
blah,
Yeah,
blah.
yeah, yeah.
I think this is a much straighter laced version of the trailer than the movie's going to be. At least that's my.
Yeah.
I'm going to this hoping.
There could be a movie here with all this footage and that title that I would love, but based on this trailer, I'm not seeing it right now, and that's why I'm a thumbs down. Split decision.
Split decision.
Thanks
All right,
for
guys,
joining
that's
us.
what we thought about this. Let us know in the comments below what you thought about it. Don't die in a fire, and we'll see you next time.
Hello, internets. I just love watching JustDaggers. If you've enjoyed this video as much as I have, click that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.